Hello there, this is Aaron here, and today I bring to you a guide on the secret island quest that's in Monstandt, on that very far away island. So first things first, you need to really know that you need an animo character to actually complete this quest. So let's get started, and let's go to this waypoint right here. And so from this waypoint, we want to go to the highest point in Monstandt at Star Snatch Cliff. A quick tip is bunny hopping along the way, and you could use some stamina food to help get to the top quicker. And also, of course, your movement speed increases if you have 2 animo characters in the party. So let's fast forward to the top. So once you get into the top, there is also an NPC that appears sometimes, and quick tip, just try to talk to as many NPCs that you see, because sometimes they give useful things. Like this one gives you flowers that you can use for Venti's ascension. Now, the reason we're going to the top of this cliff is so that we can glide all the way to the island. I've seen some people try to freeze their way there, and that's really not the proper way, and it takes forever to do it that way. Now, if you freeze your way to the island, sure, it'll work. It'll take a long time and it's painful, but you also miss some of the achievements for just gliding there. So I really recommend that you just fly from here. Now, challenges with gliding from here is your stamina. So unless you have like level 9 statues in both Liyue and Monstandt, you probably won't make this glide without using some sort of food to restore stamina. And of course, you need to probably either use Venti or Amber in the party, because they also decrease gliding stamina consumption by 20%, which is very, very useful. And that should help you make it to the island. Now, the reason I have to use stamina food for this one is because I haven't actually gone to Liyue yet, because I wanted to complete as much of Monstandt as possible first, without having to get every single chest. I just wanted to at least get my statue up to max level. So the only reason I'm going to this island right now is actually to get the last remaining orb I'm missing. And then I should have a level 10 statue. Now, it looks like I am actually at this point coming really close and probably a little bit short of stamina to make it. So just to be safe, I will actually be using one of my stamina foods to restore like a little bit, and the cooldown's 300 seconds, so luckily I only need to use it once. And there you go, you can see some of the achievements I get for just gliding all the way here. Now, another thing to note is those rune guards that you see on this island. You can fight them if you want, especially if you want some of those chaos like materials for weapons or upgrading weapons, but I'm gonna avoid them in this video because you can just not go up to them and they won't attack you. So alright, so after starting the statue, don't forget the orb that's right here for the statue. Let's grab that. Now you probably have to climb actually a pillar to get that if you don't have Venti. In this part of the video, I actually forgot about that chest. But yeah, don't forget about that chest. And note that there is actually quite a few chests on this island, so you might want to get them. And the reason I'm picking up so many crabs is because I know later on I might need them to craft foods, especially for the achievements. And that 5-star food called Adeptus Temptation, I believe, will actually give you quite a big stat boost, so that uses crabs. Alright, so now you see this giant rock, you want to break it, and there will be a notebook that you can pick up that will allow you to advance your quest. So now we gotta actually read the notebook. So the notebook will actually give you a clue on what to do. So this important part is actually starts around 2 a.m. and is over by 5 a.m. So what that means is it's telling you to change the time. So the reason I change it specifically to around 2 is just to give myself as much time as possible, because if you do not, if you take too long on this, you actually have to fast forward time again. Those orbs will actually disappear if you take too long. Alright, so what you need to do is you actually have to utilize your elemental vision or elemental sight. And then you're going to be looking for these orbs that you have to blow away using an animal skill. So there are actually 4 of these. So what I did first is I'm grabbing the one way back here first. And that will actually progress the quests. And then there are 3 more, 1 on the pillar. And there are 2 on the either side of the island, so the left and right. Alright, so this one is kind of far out. It actually might be a bit difficult to actually get it, because I don't think you can stand too close to it. So I think you can get as close as possible and you hold your elemental skill and just charge it all the way up with the traveler, and it should be able to get it. But just to be safe here, I just kind of used my tornado, and that makes it so I don't have to actually go too close and spend less time trying to get it. Alright. And there's actually this hidden chest right here that I almost missed. So don't miss that one. Alright, and this should be the last one. Alright. This next part actually spawns an Eye of the Storm, and melee characters really suck against this thing because it's floating most of the time. So once you blow away this big one, I really recommend you use like non-animo characters because they can't do damage, and also have like a range unit such as Lisa or Amber or Fischl, who's probably the best for this actually. And then you can defeat this boss really fast. So I fast forwarded here because it took way too long, because I only had really Razor to do damage and you had to wait until basically it drops to the ground. Now after defeating it the first time, you're gonna have to go after it. So before you leave, make sure that you picked up all those 5 chests on this island and the orb. And then you get a nice free ride all the way back. Of course, you can always just teleport as close as possible there, but that's no fun. Alright, when you get over it, just do a plunge and just Venti's just gonna slam his foot straight from here all the way to the ground and somehow not injure himself. Alright, now you gotta grab this other book over here. Alright, so now let's open up the book. So just like the other notebook on the island, this one will actually give you a hint on how to progress this quest. So again, right here it says before dawn. That's not really much to go off of. Just to make it easier, it's really just, let's just set it to the same time as before, which was around 2 to 5, and that should be the same time to get this to the work. Okay, elemental vision again, and blow away those orbs. Alright, after you clear all these, now the Eye of Storm comes to fight you again, and then like constantly there will be mobs that keep spawning, and then you have to keep killing them over while also fighting the Eye of the Storm. Now since I have a really bad team setup for this, this fight took me forever, so I'm gonna fast forward through this again. Alright, now all you have to do is just talk to the NPC and you're done with your quests. And that's it. Alright, now you get that last achievement, some nice EXP, and this concludes my Secret Island quest guide, and I really hoped it helped you out. And if it did, please like and subscribe for more future content just like this, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.